Welcome back, family, to Divine Inspired Care. Glad you could join us. Have you ever wondered what happens inside your body when you enjoy that glass of wine or beer? This is not just a casual question. It's the beginning of a fascinating journey through the human body where the protagonist is alcohol, or scientifically known as ethanol. Ethanol, the pleasant poison, is a bit of a paradox. On one hand, it's the life of the party, a social lubricant that relaxes, entertains, and even gives a bit of a confidence boost. On the other hand, it's a toxin. Yes, you heard it right, a poison that your body has to process and eliminate. Now, you might have heard about studies suggesting that moderate consumption of alcohol, particularly wine, could have minor health benefits. These studies often point to potential heart benefits, reduced stress, and even longevity. But let's be clear, the scientific consensus on alcohol being beneficial is far from unanimous. In fact, the long-term health consequences of alcohol are well documented and significant, including an increased risk of liver disease, heart disease, and numerous types of cancer. Even moderate consumption can lead to destructive habits and dependency, not to mention its role in countless accidents and incidents of violence. However, alcohol continues to hold a prominent place in our culture and social lives. It's a staple at celebrations, a companion in solitude, and for some, a daily ritual. The key to enjoying alcohol, like anything else, lies in moderation and responsible consumption. You might be thinking, I have a drink occasionally, I'm fine. And you might be. But understanding the journey of alcohol through your body and its effects on various organs and tissues is crucial for anyone who enjoys a drink now and then. So let's take a deep dive into the world of ethanol, the pleasant poison. Remember, the key to enjoying alcohol lies in responsible consumption, and it all starts with understanding its journey through your body. The journey of alcohol starts right in your mouth. That's right. The voyage of the ethanol molecule starts the moment it hits your tongue. As you savor that first sip, the alcohol encounters the mucosal tissues in your oral cavity. These tissues are capable of absorbing the alcohol, but don't get too excited. This early absorption phase is quite minimal and contributes insignificantly to the overall effects of alcohol. Now, you might be wondering, if the absorption in the mouth is so minimal, where does the real action start? Well, after the alcohol passes the checkpoint of your mouth, it continues its journey down the esophagus, traveling towards the stomach. It's here that the real absorption begins. Once in your stomach, the alcohol starts revealing its effects. It's a bit like a sneak preview of the main event. This is where around 10 to 15% of the alcohol you've consumed begins to be absorbed into your bloodstream. Think of your stomach as the gatekeeper, deciding how much alcohol gets to pass through to the rest of your body. This process isn't instantaneous, though. It can be slowed down significantly by the presence of food in your stomach. You see, food acts as a kind of buffer, holding back the tidal wave of alcohol and releasing it into your system at a more controlled rate. The gatekeeper in this scenario, the pyloric sphincter, regulates the passage of substances, including alcohol, from the stomach into the small intestine. But the small intestine doesn't just passively accept whatever the stomach decides to send its way. The small intestine plays a starring role in the absorption process. It's here, in the winding coils of your small intestine, where the majority of alcohol absorption into your bloodstream occurs. Your liver plays a critical role in processing the alcohol you consume. Imagine it as the body's very own detoxification center, constantly working to keep you healthy and safe from harm. After alcohol is absorbed into your bloodstream, it makes a beeline for the liver, where the real action begins. Now, the liver is no ordinary organ. It's equipped with a set of enzymes specially designed to deal with alcohol. These enzymes have one job: to convert ethanol, the scientific name for alcohol, into less harmful substances. The process starts with alcohol dehydrogenase. This enzyme jumps into action, breaking down the ethanol into a compound called acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is actually even more toxic than the alcohol itself. It's a real wolf in sheep's clothing, capable of causing significant damage if it sticks around for too long. Luckily, the liver has a second line of defense. Another enzyme called aldehyde dehydrogenase swiftly gets to work on the acetaldehyde, converting it into a much more harmless substance called acetate. But while this process is incredibly efficient, it's not perfect. The liver can only process a limited amount of alcohol at a time. If you're consuming alcohol faster than your liver can process it, the excess alcohol remains in your bloodstream, potentially leading to higher blood alcohol levels and the familiar signs of intoxication. It's also worth noting that liver damage, such as that caused by excessive alcohol consumption, can lower the rate of alcohol oxidation and elimination. This means that the liver's ability to process alcohol can be compromised, leading to a whole host of health issues. So the next time you raise a glass, spare a thought for your hardworking liver. It's the unsung hero in the story of alcohol consumption, tirelessly working to keep you safe from harm. Efficient conversion and elimination of these substances is crucial in managing the effects of alcohol consumption. As alcohol circulates in your bloodstream, it affects almost every organ system in your body. This is especially true for the brain, where the effects of alcohol are most noticeable. You see, alcohol plays a significant role in altering the activity of neurotransmitters, which are the brain's chemical messengers. This alteration is what leads to the effects we often associate with having a few drinks. Take euphoria, for example, that feeling of intense excitement and happiness. This is a result of alcohol's effect on our brain's reward system. It increases the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward, leading to that warm, happy sensation. But it's not all fun and games. Alcohol also decreases inhibitions by reducing the activity of inhibitory neurotransmitters. This results in an overall increase in brain activity, which may lead to risk-taking behavior, poor judgment, and a lack of self-control. Now, let's talk about cognitive and motor functions. Alcohol slows down the functioning of the cerebellum, a part of the brain that plays a crucial role in motor control. This leads to a lack of coordination, slow reflexes, and unsteady movements. It also impairs the hippocampus, the part of our brain responsible for forming new memories. This is why you may not remember parts of an evening after heavy drinking, but the effects don't stop there. The sympathetic nervous system, which controls the body's fight or flight response, is also stimulated by alcohol. This leads to physical responses like an increased heart rate and perspiration. In essence, alcohol has a far-reaching impact on our bodies, especially our brains. It alters our mood, behavior, and physical responses, and these changes can have both immediate and long-term consequences. But what about the after effects? Let's talk about hangovers. Despite being a common experience, the exact causes of hangovers remain elusive. We've all been there, waking up with a pounding headache, feeling nauseous, and dreading the thought of facing the day. But what really causes these miserable symptoms? The most widely accepted culprits are dehydration, sleep disruption, and the toxic effects of acetaldehyde, a byproduct of alcohol metabolism. When we consume alcohol, our bodies lose more fluids than they take in, resulting in dehydration. This can lead to symptoms such as dry mouth, thirst, and headaches. Alcohol also interferes with our sleep patterns and prevents us from entering the deeper stages of sleep. This results in a disrupted sleep cycle, causing fatigue and drowsiness. When alcohol is broken down in the liver, it's first converted into acetaldehyde. This compound can cause a variety of unpleasant symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, and a rapid heartbeat. Unfortunately, there's no surefire cure for hangovers except time and perhaps some personal remedies. Whether it's a greasy breakfast, a cold shower, or just a good old-fashioned nap, we all have our own ways of dealing with the aftermath of a night out. Ever noticed how the effects of alcohol can vary significantly between individuals? This isn't mere chance, it's science. A plethora of factors come into play, influencing how alcohol affects us. Sex, for instance, alters the game. Women generally experience more intense effects compared to men of the same weight due to higher body fat percentages and lower blood volumes. Age also plays a role. As we grow older, our bodies become less efficient at metabolizing alcohol, leading to increased sensitivity. Genetics, too, can dictate how we respond to alcohol consumption. Some people may have a genetic predisposition to alcoholism, while others might be genetically inclined to dislike the taste of alcohol, thus consuming less. Even something as simple as having a meal can influence alcohol's effects. Food in the stomach slows the absorption of alcohol, making its effects less potent. So the next time you're out for a drink, bear in mind that your friend might not be feeling the same effects as you. Remember, understanding these factors can help you make more informed decisions about your own alcohol consumption. As we conclude, it's important to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of those who donate their bodies to science. Their brave and selfless acts have paved the way to a deeper understanding of the very fabric of our existence, human physiology. It's through this generosity that we are able to explore the intricate pathways that alcohol travels within our bodies and how it impacts us. The insights gained through these donations have had far-reaching effects, shaping how we perceive our lifestyle choices, including the consumption of alcohol. The knowledge we have today about alcohol's journey through our body, its effects, and how it interacts with our unique physiological makeup all stem from this profound act of giving. These individuals, in their selflessness, have left a legacy that continues to educate, inform, and perhaps even save lives. Their contributions have allowed us to make informed decisions about our health and well-being. So the next time you enjoy a drink, remember the journey that alcohol takes through your body and the countless individuals who have made such insights possible. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding alcohol's effects on our bodies. It's been a fascinating ride, tracing the path that alcohol takes from our lips to our liver and beyond, and understanding its impacts on our health. If you found this video informative and enlightening, please consider liking it, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing to our channel. It's through your support that we can continue to provide content that educates and empowers. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about how substances like alcohol interact with your body, the better equipped you are to make informed decisions about your health. We hope you found value in our content and that it has given you a deeper insight into the effects of alcohol. Until next time, cheers to your health, and remember to drink responsibly. Goodbye.